we're excited about it.
Steph, you've always been a really confident person and very optimistic. But back in 2012, before all this started, did you think it would turn around this quickly? Does this surprise you, how quickly this all turned around?
It's going to happen, but you're going to be ready for, to take advantage of a team that we had so much talent. Obviously, Coach Kerr came in and it's entertaining basketball, but it's we're both supposed to
That's too loud, Daddy.
I know. Hold on one second, okay?
Be quiet.
There's gonna be stretches where he plays well, and obviously he did that for his team in the third quarter to really keep him close and keep him in it. And he made some crazy plays that we defended well, and we'll live with those shots. You said that again?
Did you feel like you needed to do a little bit extra offensively in the fourth quarter to pick this team up and lead them to the victory?
What's wrong? Come sit right here. Thank you. You come out and want to be aggressive, but it always doesn't click, and you kind of be a resilient team and find different ways to win games. And we've done that all season during the regular season. We don't want to be in the hole, especially in the first half. That's not how we envision the game going. But we fight, and that's one thing you can count on with this team. We're gonna fight and get back into games.
Are you in control of her at home?
She is just like this. She's only 2. It's the craziest thing ever.
We're gonna do this again.
Everybody on the court produced, made plays. The guys in here before me, HB, can't say enough about his performance tonight on both ends of the floor. That's a special feeling. We got to take a week.
Help me.
Okay.
Help me.
Take a week off. It was special, I think, because everybody was kind of enjoying the moment. And,
I feel best.
you wanted to say that.
What did you learn from your conversations with them, and kind of did you get a real idea like how long it's been since the franchise has got this opportunity from talking to them?
Hold on, we tried again. I'm gonna let her go.
Her name is Malibu.
Hello?
Do you want to answer any questions before we start?
She will. Don't tempt her, though. She will.
How did Daddy do tonight? Was he good?
Yeah, not the best.
Move on, it's special. It don't matter. To do it at home with the family, but also with the fans. I love D. Hi. Say hi.
Okay, we're going to go over here to Dave on the front row on the left.
And focus on tomorrow.
Buck?
Buck. Yeah, Buck left. She loves Buck.
He made make the Blake face. Blake made this little face. And,
Look that way and do the Blake face.
Blake face.
Let go.
I have full government.
I saw you knock down that jump shot yesterday. That was nice.
I shoot better than you.
Courtney always says North is my lesson on this planet.
What does that mean? She's your lesson.
It means that I'm supposed to learn even more patience. She teaches me patience. She has taught me a lot about life.
Northie, I'm going to a prison soon. Can you eat it like that?
Yeah. You want some?
No, thanks. You're just gonna eat an onion like an apple. This is what she does, people. She eats veggies like apples.
What do you think about the work your mom does?
What does she do?
How are you? I don't know if
Your side-eye was on fuego right now. She was like,
Hi, Bonnie.
I love your side-eye.
How are you? I don't know if
Your side-eye.
You have makeup? No.
You're so
Is there? And if you hear this song, then go on bend your back, go on bend your knees, baby, shake it to the max. Will the DJ please turn up the bass to the max? Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max. Shake it to the max.
You guys, this is really funny. So I don't know, hopefully no kids are watching this. Spoiler alert, Santa's not real. However,
Oh my God.
I know, my little girl, she's 3, and she's so smart and so logical that she couldn't understand the concept of why is a strange man in a suit coming down our chimney. I don't know him. Why do I have to be nice to him? Why are we feeding him, and why can't I see him? And I was like, these are all really good questions.
Yeah.
Let's talk to Daddy. And then it was Easter when she was asking the questions about Santa, and we realized she is really scared of all things plushy. Like, she's definitely not gonna have a fetish of plushies.
Yeah, like people wearing furry suits.
Yeah, she
and
doesn't
Getting it on, yeah. She's not going to have that problem.
No.
Yeah. Right.
She is frightened of anything in a big furry suit. We try to kind of, at 21 months, it's a little rough. So I could be like, oh, mommy's got a baby in her belly. And she's like, oh, and she has a little baby. And so she'd be like, okay. And I'm like, where's the baby? And she'll point to her belly. And I'm like, almost. And then she'll point to, like, my baby, the garbage man's belly, like, literally anywhere and everywhere. And so my husband thought it was really funny. So he taught her, if you go, like, what's in Papa's belly? And he'll go, beer. And like, everyone's got a baby in their belly, but Papa's got beer in his belly. It's really cute.
That's cute.
These are like my second favorite chips.
Okay, yes,
Somebody, mommy trying to fight me. She's pissing me off. She got a daughter just like you. You gonna fight her with me? You gonna hit her daughter? Are you sure?
I'm gonna hit the
Really? How? No, you used to cry like a menace, girl.
No, you used to cry like a menace. You used to be like... My poor... said the B word one time.
You said the B word?
One time. No. But Coach does it.
I never heard Coach said a bad word. I heard you said a bad word.
I'm crazy. Hi guys, it's me, Coulter, your daughter, Coulter. And that's saying I'm wearing my mom's glasses because it's really, really cute. And it matches my outfit.
Okay, so I was eating dinner with my daughters, and Chris Pratt came in, and my daughters were like, oh my God, And then the 9-year-old, who was 8 at the time, was like, I know his son. And I go, really? She's like, yes, I know his son. Can I go over there and say hi? And I was like, no, he's eating, just leave him alone, please. We walk over there. I tap him on the shoulder, hey, Chris, Bill Hader, Saturday Night Live. Sorry, but my daughter knows your son. And my daughter goes, I don't know his son. You wanted to meet Chris Pratt. And Chris Pratt's like this. And I wanted to strangle her, but I was also never more proud of a kid in my life.
You learn it, and then they don't use it anymore. Like Riz, they don't use anymore.
Oh no, Riz is
done now. You
Riz
can't
is
say
done.
you can't say Riz. Mom, don't say that. I'm like, okay, you just said it yesterday.
I think they can say it.
My favorite was the other day. She said, this is what I thought she said. She said, I thought she said, you're eating your face or something. And I was like, what? She's like, that means your face looks good.
But your
but it's really.
Wait, you mean like your face ate, or
your face is eating? Yes,
yeah.
And your makeup is eating down. Face is eating, and your makeup is, and it's all good.
Yes, that's great thing.
It's all good.
You want your face to be eating.
Yeah, and you want your makeup eating down.
You're now in a song.
This is that ice cold
Yeah, it was very cool. It was a little embarrassing at times. You know, I'm in carpool with the kids and the song comes on and my son's like,
See these little things? It's all the grass we had. I walked 2.5 miles to get from here to where I had to go to meet my mom.
Yeah.
This was not a situation that you were comfortable in. And I get done, and my kids are like, we want to live here!
And my oldest, turns out she's a screen talker at her. So she's talking to the screen. And so when Steve fired Jenna, she goes, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then she goes, you're a horrible person.
And then they make
And I
fun
said-
of us for using proper punctuation and grammar in our text messages.
They're like, oh, Mama wrote that. There's an exclamation point. I'm like, yeah.
It drives me nuts.
It's called punctuation, punk.
Menzel, yeah, who's got an incredible voice, and it's great.
Yes.
He goes crazy for it.
That's what
And then
I'm
he like wants me to sing along. So I'm just like, let it go. No, Papa, do it like the man. I was like, first of all, I'm your father, okay? Jimmy Fallon's not the man. I'm the man.
The time one time, like I was dropping him to school and he turned around and said to Mom, don't forget that tomorrow. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I know. He's like, and then he was gonna close the door and he turned around and said, don't forget to dress like a mom.
And, and the teacher comes up and says, oh, look, India wants to go home. She's not feeling well. And she comes out and says, you know, I'm sick. So takes her home. I come home later on, she's running around the house, she's in the pool. I'm like, thought you were sick. She goes, no, I was just tricking. I didn't want to be at school.
Listening because they knew me and not Monica. Why did they know you? I go, because I'm famous. And she goes, you're famous? I go, yeah, hon. And she's like, does Mom know?
She calls me Christina. She likes to scream at me, Christina!
he does not like my singing voice in the song.
Like, how does he react to you singing?
And so I'll maybe start to sing a song that I know he likes. And he goes, Mama, no. No, Mama, no. And then, like, I'll give it a minute and I go, and he goes, Mama, no.
This little boy, Nicholas, he looked up at me and he said, Are you the Hulk? And my dad, yeah, he's the Hulk. He said, can you turn into the Hulk? And I was like, she's like, do it, Daddy, do it.
My sister has 3 kids, and the middle kid, Miles, he's 3 years old. He's very much like me, in the sense that he's very particular about what he likes, more appropriately what he doesn't like, which is...
He has a catchphrase.
Everything. He says, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Well, he has the same speech impediment than I did, where the L's and the R's turn into W's. And so it ends up, I don't like it. I don't like it. And it's everything. I mean, we're talking the food and the shows he watches and clothes. It's hilarious. I think we have. Do we have footage? I think we have footage.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
On a swing. I don't like it. On a swing.
Like
The most fun thing ever. Yeah.
So it's you know it's beyond adorable.
Yeah, I love that guy.
But I went home. I was home. You know, we finished Avengers in September, so I went back right as soon as I took like 6 months off. So I was around the kid every single day, and what I found was that phrase somehow worked its way into my day-to-day vernacular. So I'm a 33-year-old man. And, you know, I say at least 4 to 5 times a day, just to myself, under my breath, you just kind of say, I don't like it. And it's so applicable. You have it. I know you have it.
Yeah,
I know you have it.
It's a junket. You did a press junket with
was
Jeremy
not
Renner,
intentional.
and they asked you some
This
dumb
just
question.
happens.
Yeah, watch this. This is a real clip.
And if you would have to choose a theme song for the Avengers, maybe for the next movie, which one would you pick?
God, I don't like it.
Your husband, for those who don't know, I think most people know, is Dax Shepard.
Like him quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah, he talks to the kids in a serious way, which I think is impressive.
He's very honest with our children. It backfired a couple weeks ago because my mom came in town, who is more conservative than I am, and we have been really, really honest with our kids, and I have never really done any drugs, and I wanted to try mushrooms for my 40th birthday, so my husband had gotten them for me, and I tried it, and we told our kids about it.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Yeah. Then I overheard my daughter talking to my mom, to grandma, going, I'm actually really glad they share all this stuff with me. So anyway, Mom really wanted to try mushrooms. And I just walked by and I was like, uh-oh. For some reason, I'm more worried about telling my mom that than my daughter. Their dad is in recovery, so he's really honest about like what alcohol does to your body, how it makes you feel funny and impairs things, and what drugs do to your body, and why most drugs are illegal, all that.
Yeah. In the movie, and it was the first time at the premiere, my son was there, who was 10. I was like, oh, he's never seen me kiss anyone other than his mum. And I looked, as we're going for the kiss, I looked at him, he was like... I looked at him, and he looked at me, and he goes, you're in so much trouble.
My daughter walks around as like a princess, and she will walk in. I go, oh, hello, Hannah, how are you? And then she's like, I'm going to make my breakfast. And I was like, oh, good for you. And then she walked into our pantry, and she saw we had no cereal, and I just hear her go,
My kids love to give me crap about being an American because I'm the only American. My middle one does a really good impersonation of me, you know? Will just like kind of turn to me and be like, I'm Daddy and I like pizza and I won't mow the lawn.
Are you the Hulk? My daughter's like, yeah, he's the Hulk. He said, can you turn into the Hulk? And I was like, she's like, do it, Daddy, do it. So I went, and he went,
My wife and I were sitting there. I was like raising my voice with my wife when my daughter looks and goes, Daddy, be silent. What was it? Be silent, sensible, and nice.
All right, now, Jack, I think it's time for bed. And he'll say, I thought about it. No thanks, Dad. Not right now. And I'm like, he's so polite. What am I supposed to do? He'll be like, I don't think so. I'd rather not right now.
I'm like getting ready in the morning, and Mila's like, oh, Ricky peed on the stairwell. I'm like, Ricky, and I'm walking, and my daughter's right behind me, and all of a sudden I just hear, Ricky, and I'm like, no!
And I was going into the office, like I was not doing anything film related. I was like, all right, I'll see you later, honey. Mom used to go to work, and she was like, who are you fighting?
You know, Papa, I want one of those things that Sasha and Tristan have. I'm like, what do you mean? So, you know, the things in between their legs that you have. Oh, well, you see, you know, girls have breasts. I don't want breasts. I was like, okay. She goes, I really want one. I'm like, a penis? And she's like, I want a penis. I'm like, it's 4. And I was like, you know what? You can be whatever you want to be. And she goes, thanks, Dad.
I was on the phone with the producer for this. I was telling the story, and she heard Bear go, and so he's on his way to visit me, and he goes, Dad, do I have to be in this one?
We go to the park, and then she goes to, kids. They try to make friends, so they go to the parents, and she goes, my mom is Wonder Woman. And then the parent would look at me strangely, not recognizing me, and I would go, every mother is a Wonder Woman.
Is this true that he doesn't like you to sing at all?
He does not. He does not like my singing voice in the slightest.
Like, how does he react to you singing?
And so I'll maybe start to sing a song that I know he likes, and he goes, Mama, no. And then, I'll give it a minute, and he goes, Mama, no.
If I'm distracted or doing something, and she's already said mom, like the third time she'll go, Katy Perry! And I'm like, wow. No! Yeah. Don't call me that.
Hazel had my accent for a really long time and would say things like water, which I was really proud of. And then the other day she goes, can I have some water? And I went, it's water. And she was like, no, it's water.
And is she talking? Yeah, she's saying mama. She's like, yeah. I'm telling you. You know what, though? You know what my wife doesn't realize, though? Is that she calls me mama, too.
I remember, I think that was around the time one time, I was dropping him to school, and he turned around and said to me, Mom, don't forget that tomorrow. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I know. He's like, and then he was going to close the door, and he turned around and said, don't forget to dress like a mom. Got out of the car. What does that even mean? One time, I was dropping him to school, and he turned around and said to me, Mom, don't forget that tomorrow, don't forget to dress like a mom. We'd be crossing the street, and at 4 years old, he's like, Mom, hold my hand, this is dangerous. I'm like,
Definitely.
Would you leave a little note in Manolo's lunch when you sent lunch to school with him?
Listen, I was a single mother. First of all, I was 19 when I had him. What else do you want from me?
What are your Christmas wishes this year, guys?
Money, health, a boyfriend.
She has 2 tattoos herself.
My brother that died initial, and And this was Joe Manganiello initial, but now he's gone. So my new. I am also so proud to have my son Manolo with me here tonight. Hi, Manolo.
Hi, Mom.
I know what you are all thinking. How can she have a son who's that old? But he's only 5.